All right. We are now a gathered party, and we shall start venturing forth. We'll begin with a little basic thing. Very basic. This music is perfect for a start. New scene. We'll call this a tavern. Or, yeah. Guild. Sork is close enough to where we want you to be. We don't have a table, so we'll just make things work, okay? Oops. We don't want to do that. Okay. We start off in a quaint little tavern in the Four Corners world. In this crazy world, in this crazy time, the guild does what it can to make sure that peace is maintained throughout the land. In terms of doing so, they employ adventurers of all shapes and sizes, and lots of adventurers coming in potentially to seek fortune, gain glory, or perhaps they just want to cause havoc. Those tend to not last too long. our story opens up. With a group of adventurers coming in. From the general look of them, they seem all look well equipped, but a more discerning look will tell you that they are very much new to the game. They're new to the game in a sense that they have just gotten in. They think, oh, adventuring? Oh, this is gonna be easy. This is gonna be easy peasy. Little do they know what they'll eventually be getting themselves on into. While at the table, the human of the group downs the last of his mead and stands up boisterously saying, "You know what? Think it's time for us that we man ourselves on an adventure," said Argus. "Well, of course, lad. What do you think we're doing here for?" said Dasha, the dwarven monk, deep in her third tankard of ale. We do need funds for us to continue on, but could we do so with means around the town? Said Krish, a little concerned. I mean, we could. Not much fun in that, though. There's a lot more excitement to be had back out in the field. Krish, you understand that, yes? I do. But we had best be careful. For if we're too rash, we're not going to get that far. She said, I understand your eagerness, but you have not really and truly seen the horrors of war. Krish gives Argus a sort of a deep look. Argus looks back, pauses for a moment, and says, "Still, be that as it may, it's a great way to get our name out. What's to say for us to go ahead and take a look at a particular job? I don't think it's going to be too bad." With a little bit of coaxing, they go on up to the quest, lady, who seems knee or face deep in a book. "Oh, excuse me." She buzzes him off for a second. "Excuse me, miss? Oh, Oh, you're the new meat? New what? New recruits. Sorry, I'm mostly used to seeing adventurers once or twice come into these halls. And? What can I do for you?" "Well, we were wondering if there are any kind of, what the boy's trying to say is that we're wondering if you had any particular quests open and available." "Oh, quests? I would like to say that I do. Give me a moment." And she goes to this board to the left of her. It's filled with papers. some of them look like they might be stacked on top of each other. One she sees, she picks up and looks at it keenly. Ah, this is a request from the local farmhand. Apparently, they want to go ahead and do a little bit of rebuilding. One of their barns burned tragically in the middle of the night, and they don't feel quite safe going out and rebuilding it proper on their own. Do you think you can go ahead and actually aid them in their rebuilding? It may take about a day or two. Sure. You can go ahead and handle that. Would you think that there's much for us to do? Said Arcus. Probably not. If anything, it's just a little nervous and about the area around. Yeah, they are a little ways away from the guild, so not much that they can go ahead and request the town guard. That's why we're sending you adventurers on out. Okay. Well, seems like a very simple thing. We'll go ahead and take it. Sure, I'll pen this for you. And she stamps it and hands the bounty over to Arcus. Arcus turns over to Darsha and Krish and goes, seems like we got ourselves a lovely thing. Let's go ahead and make the most of it. Good plan. And they set off. Let me go ahead and get some farmland music. Perfect. They make their way on out, and it doesn't take them long to get out to the little quaint village out there. Well, most likely to the little barn. And it turns out the farmhand, name is Dale, asks the group as they arrive to see, I've been wanting to go ahead and renovate the old barn. See, it doesn't take that long, and me sons and I will about to have it finished for about a night or so. But there's a problem. See, ever since it burned and found itself in disrepair over the past couple of weeks, there's been some odd rustling about, and I'm come to think that we're not quite alone out there. Think it's animals, Krish? It might be animals. Based on what they could be, it could be dangerous. But I'm sure it's not that much for us to handle. I hope you're right. I can show you. But if we do run into things, maybe it'd be best for you to go ahead and handle it from where you are, yes? You don't have to worry. We'll be just fine. Right? Right. Sure. Well, us being here is, not gonna do as much. Let's go ahead and take a look out there. Alright. So the three of them set out to the barn. And I'm gonna open this up here. don't mind the things. In fact, let me go ahead and use this to block the URL. And I'm also going to. All right. When the trio get on over to the the burned down barn, they happen to spot something peculiar. In the tall grass, they see giant furry humps. One here and one here. Krisha, who has decent eyes, gets a closer look at them. I count. Oh, gods, they're rats. What? Rats? The small ones? No, the unusual size. Oh, the big ones. Boy, it makes perfect sense. Perfect sense? What do you... At any rate, look. What do you think we should do? Well, I count, and she looks, and it turns out there's actually 3 of them. 3 rats. Here, here, and here. Well, you could probably take them. You want me to go in there solo against the rats? Oh, it won't be just yourself, lad. Well, I call you last, but if you're that particular worried about going ahead and stomping on rats, I might as well. I'll be fine, Dasha. How about this? We could take them together and confuse them, and cause them to scurry and run away. How's that sound? I guess that's a good plan. What do you have in mind? I'm gonna have them roll this little stealth check. See how well they're actually hiding, or keeping their voices down. This also means that once I start doing all this, I'm gonna be doing the thingy. Okay. So this will be a stealth check. So for each one, it's technique focus plus scout or ranger. I think only one of them has it. Plus a bonus from stealth. Some of them don't have that. Let's see. Argus. That's too small. Argus doesn't have anything in Scout, so he's going to be probably getting the lowest on this. Darsha, however, has a point in Stealth. However, I think she gets a reduction. Actually, she gets 1 reduction because the Stealth modifier here is normal. So I think it's -4. Let's go ahead and roll for Darsha first. It is Technique Focus, Scouts or Ranger, plus a bonus from Stealth. They don't really have a bonus. In fact, it's lower than that. So it's Technique Focus, right? Technique Focus. I'm not sure. I have to go ahead and double check with this. 7 plus their Scout, which is 8, plus my roll, which is 13, -4 because of the padded armor. Theirs is a 9. Let's go ahead and roll that. Right, let me check that. Write that down somewhere. So 9 for Darsha. For Argus. 8 on his, and his Technique Focus is 4. It's 4. It's not 2. It's 4. So 4 on that, 8 on that. That is 12. However, he's wearing a lot of different things that reduce it. So -4, -4. So his total is 4. Krish. Her technical focus is 5. She has 5 on the die, so that's 10. Minus the stealth penalty, which is 4 because she's wearing leather armor. So she's got 6. I'm gonna go ahead and double check on the stealth just to see how that is, because this is important for me to go ahead and make sure you get done properly. Stealth, I think, might be a general skill, but I can double check. Nope, it's not. Okay. Let me see. So here we go. All right. So yeah, that's a pretty pretty painful dip right there. There we go. Oh my goodness, Darting Inkling, thank you for the raid of 2. Hello, hello, hello. We are going through a mock battle. We are going through a mock encounter scenario. Oh, Goblin Slayer Season 2 win. Rain incoming. I actually do have to sit down and watch the series proper. Oh, Jesus. Oh, this could be very interesting. This could be very interesting indeed. So, here's the thing. Beast. How's your streaming? What were you guys working on? What were you guys streaming? What were you streaming, man? Low or lower intelligence lacks the ability to respond to well situations, so actions are direct, and its attack targets are random. If its intelligence is average or higher, the GM should take whatever action seems most appropriate. Okay. Go Veronica X. Before some quick salmon genocide. Was pretty fun. Short stream. How far did you get in Code Veronica? As it looks like they're... As it looks like what they're doing is just, well, it's +1 to hit checks and power. Okay. So weird seeing him not Jack, but in Resident Evil, like in Resident Evil 5. Yeah. So you got to Chris's. Oh, good times. Yeah, it is weird seeing Chris like that. BGM suspension loud. That's a fair point. Sorry. I was wondering if it was gonna be me drowning out the sound or not. So let me go ahead and do that. Let me bring it down. There you go. Let's get back over here. All right. Is that a little better? Does that works well? As we're excellent. All right, as they're pretty much chewing on things, I want to see how well they actually get a chance to spot. So their own sixth sense. Let's check the sixth sense thing. Let's check to see what you have to go ahead and do with that. So monster checks. Monster Sixth Sense. Intelligence, Reflex, plus Ranger or Scarlet puts bonuses from Sixth Sense. I don't think they have any bonuses from Sixth Sense, but let's see what they got. So 2d6. Which of these rats are... I'm going to say this is 2d6 minus 6. They're feasting on something. First rat. They don't notice a dang thing. Second rat. They just might. That's 11 minus 6. Okay. Third rat. Okay. So, 2 of the rats don't notice paying attention. The third rat notices notice Ark is talking a little bit. Excuse me. Perks his head up to see, and then, for some odd reason, goes over to the other side of the house and disappears on the other side. Krishna sees us. Shit. I don't know why he's running, but we should probably take out his friends before he gets back. Nope, that's not a bad idea. All right. They haven't seen us, so let's get a jump on them when we can. Think you can hit him from here? And she will measure. She'll measure the distance. This is in feet. If it's... I would say that she has range. Because a meter in feet... I'm going to look this up right here. So... a meter in feet is 3 feet per. Okay. So that means it's 10 meters. It's 20 meters. She is well within range to go ahead and do it. This is going to be a surprise round for these two. Oh, excuse me. Let me see something right quick. Let's see who has what. I think the only person that has something ranged is Krish. Yep. So, Krish is actually going to be the one to throw her sling first. Okay. We won't be going into battle music yet because we do need to see how well they do. So they're going to have a circumstantial instance on their dodge. But let's see if she can hit first with her sling. So, we're focusing on Krish. She's going to use one of her stone bullets. She's going to make a chuck That's her base hit score is 10. She's rolling 8 on the die. So that's 18 total. Now here's the thing. You can hit, or you can hit in Goblin Slayer, which means the same thing goes for the other side. But let's go ahead and talk about what happens when you hit. So, she rolled an 18 on her die roll, right? She adds one more d6 to that. So, that could be potentially pretty dangerous. Let's see how well she hits. First things first, she wiggles her big toe. She's going to do a die 3, so I'm going to use a d6. And half the pips to get my d3. So 1, 2, 1 to 2 is 1. 3 to 4 is 2. 5 to 6 is 3. 1 plus 5, that's 6. That well, not plus 5. 1 plus 3. There we go. So she gets a plus 3 on there, plus an extra die 6. So that's 4 plus another 3. That's 7. She beans a rat pretty significantly upside the head. It doesn't go down, but it's bleeding heavily. So, this one is definitely hurt. Let's get rid of that. Or, let's see, can I select this? Oh, good. Let's delete the ruler. Let's delete the ruler. And let's not delete the fighter. Here we go. Oh. Okay. Let's get rid of this. We need the meadow. There we go. All right. So this gets beamed, and we'll say it took 7 points of damage. Oh wow, the text is so small. Can I make it big text? Oh, never mind, I can make it bigger. So, they took 7 points of damage. And these two are going to be linked to each other, alright? Let's select that and make that a better color. Something that pops out. So it took 7 points of damage, right? Still standing. Argus. Because again, this is happening simultaneously. These guys have surprise on these two. Argus is going to move in. And at the same time, Darsha is going to move in. They both attack at the exact same time. first. It's going to be Arcus with his sword. He's going to be rolling 2d6 on this one. Where's my other d6? Here it is. Okay, so he rolls a 4 plus a 6. No, plus 7. That's 11 total, which means he's hitting. Is he getting anything special out of it? Nope. So he is going to roll a die 6 plus 3. He finishes off the rat with a substantial thwack. So I got something for this. That rat is toast. This one, or slash. That rat is not just toast, it's also beheaded. Darsha goes ahead and attacks the other rat. Here we go. She rolls a 15 to punch the hell out of this, so she's getting an extra d6. Plus 3. Oh. So 8 plus 3, she clocks it in such a way that the crunch is almost sickening. But it's enough to go ahead and take the rat down. Are you guys alright? Yeah, we're fine. See? Nothing to worry about. Yeah, but lad, what about that other rat? The other rat reappears, and it's not alone. On its flank is one goblin, and the party hears rustling in the grass that they didn't seem to know because it was too low, as 2 more goblins pop up. Now that we have all this, it's time to fight. Let me take a look at initiative. Yes, initiative checks. So 136. Do any of the party have anticipate? Let's see if they do. Nope. Nothing for Argus. Nope. Nothing for Darsha. Definitely nothing for Krish. Do the goblins have something for anticipate? Nope, they don't. So, it's time to roll initiative. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to roll initiative for the major player characters. Let's check a special one that doesn't use basic score as a class level. Perform at the beginning of every round during combat to determine the action order for the characters. Characters with a higher check score will act first. If two PCs have the same score, they discuss who goes first. Okay, that's fair. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to roll a different check for all three of the ones there. And let me see something. 169, determining action order. So this is how a full-on battle is going to go. Look to escape. Now's the time for them to discuss it. They can flee using the main action. They're gonna fight. This check is 2d6 plus the bonus for anticipate. None of them have anticipate, so it's just 2d6. Argus gets 3. Okay. Darsha gets 4. And Krish gets 4. That means Argus is going to be lasting last. The total score of the PC's initiative check is simply called their initiative. So, the PCs have an initiative score of 11. Goblins, on the other hand, their initiative may potentially be lower. We'll see. They have 3. Oh, that's a 1. That's a 5. That's a 6. 4. 10. Goblins have an initiative score of 10. The rats score of 5. Which means that PCs are going to be going first. Battle time, you guys. Let's begin. Let's go ahead and look up medieval battle music. And I have to use this kind of music. Vikings, and we'll go with this. How's it feel? Aye. Let's go ahead and click back over to the battle. Okay. Okay. Gonna wait. Gonna wait. Come on. And here we go. Perfect. So, realizing that the situation might have changed quite severely, Krisha is actually going to be the one to move first, moving closer to Darsha, while within range of this particular goblin here. Let's see if she actually is in range. Yep. Oh, she's in range. So she's going to make her roll. That's 5 plus her sling attack. 5 plus her sling. She gets a 15 total. Is that enough to hit the goblin? Yes. He doesn't have a chance to dodge. Not even in the slightest. So. He takes... Oh, and considering that she rolled a pretty solid amount, she gets to add a d6 to it. So roll that d3. 1 to 2 is 1. 2 to 3 is... 2 to 4 is... No, 3 to 4 is 2. 5 to 6 is 3. 2 on the die. No, 4 on the die. Yeah, so 2 on the die. 4 on the dice. So that's a 2 plus an extra 3. So that's 5 plus that d6. 6. She beans that particular gobbo for 6 points of damage. That's what it's sitting at right now. Darsha sees this one, and I think she has enough movement to move in. What's her movement speed again? Let's see, 16. Does she have any weaknesses? Or any? Okay, yeah, no, she has 16 meters on that, which means she could just go right in. It's about 30 feet plus. So let's see. 60 meters, which means about, oh wait, from here. She has just enough to reach this one. She's gonna roll. See, she's punching, so that's a 4 plus where's her thing? All right, 4 plus 13 to hit. She's hitting all right, so that's a 17 total, which means she's getting an extra die 6, so she's rolling 2 die 6 for the damage. A healthy 7 points of damage. I'm sensing a pattern tonight. All right. Argus is going to make a move on towards the rat here, getting into melee with it. He has enough movement to get over there. He's going to swing with the short sword. This one is a much more confident swing. So 8 plus 8 plus 7, which is a solid 15. Oh, doesn't he have oh, I wonder why he has throwing. I should actually readjust. Oh no, he has that base as base. Okay, yeah, he didn't get that. He says, but he has armor score, so he's good on that. He's also the hardiest person up in here. Okay. So he gets a 15. No. Yeah, he gets a... Yep, he gets a 15, which means he gets an extra die 6 on this hit. Maybe there's some extra goodness for this? Oh, it's throwable if he wants to. Ooh, let me see something. I wonder if Pearson just ignores armor. Probably does. Yep, that's penetrating power. All right. So, from that strike, which he connects with, again, he's rolling 2 die 6 on this rat. Nine, which is exactly what he needs to stab it in the head, putting the rat to bed permanently. Infuriated, this goblin goes immediately up in here to go ahead and swing his little club around, and now just to go ahead and do what he needs to do. He's gonna swing, which means that Argus, who's got himself a shield, is gonna do what he can to block the attack. His technique, his blocking is gonna be really weird. Six plus 6, that's 12. Yep, perfect. He is able to block the attack and thrust it away from him. Yeah, it's a ringing one. Let me go ahead and actually see what blocking does more precisely. So, he blocks the attack. Here's the thing, though. You can still feel the attack. You can still feel... If someone strikes you, you can still feel it. So, did it actually go through for damage? So here's the thing about blocking. During a block check, you compare check scores. Your block check against the enemy's hit check. Because you can add the block modifier of the shield being used to block, these checks are easier to make than dodge checks. You cannot defend against attacks with a hit check. That was a critical success unless you roll a crit success, so yeah. If the block check's final score is equal to or greater than the hit check's final score, you block the attack. And then add the block score of the shield you use to block to the armor score of your blocked armor to reduce the damage. So, it would have been a die 3 plus 1 to strike him, but because the armor score and the block score is 6 total, the attack doesn't go through. He easily parries it. Now, Darsha is actually getting ganged up on by the two goblins. She's gonna try to dodge both of them. Oh, the mouse is going? Yes, it is. So, first dodge roll. Four on the die. She passes it. Barely. She just passes it. So, because yeah, she would have taken if she did not make that 4, and if the total itself is that, she would have gotten hit. The second person she dodges against. Oh, she dodges this one easily. Easily. So, same size. Goblins are taking the time to go ahead and hit them. So, now that has passed, we roll initiative. Oh, that's a crit success. Darsha's ready. So is no. Yeah, Darsha's ready. So is Krish. So is Argus. The goblins not so much because of crit success. Let's just go ahead and say that they're going first, as in the party's going first. So. Krisha sees her target. She sees that Darsha is surrounded. Little help here! Swings and tosses another shot. So let's say that she's down 3. So. 17 out of 20. This is her third toss. She rolled a 7 on the die, plus her... Ooh, so that's 17 total. She gets a die 6 added to that. Unless she completely asses on the damage. Let's roll the die 3 first. Okay, so 5. Oh, well and dead. Let's just say that when she tosses this particular thing, she tosses it with such force that it caves this goblin's head in. This goblin can be well and considered quite dead. Darsha, who sees that right next to it, grins at the goblin and strikes with quite the bit of force. 7 on the die plus. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. 7 on a die plus that's 20 total. So So she gets 3d6 added to this. Plus 3. Plus 2. 6. Plus the last. Let me take one of those away because I rolled the next one. But that's 6. So 6. So 12 plus 3. 15 points of damage. She punches the goblin square in the gut, makes an indent in its chest, and the goblin just kind of just staggers down to the ground. Argus is in the middle of a heated fight with this particular goblin, who is the freshest one, and fumbles. When I mean fumble, I mean that's a critical failure. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Yeah, this is considered an auto fail. So here's the hilarious thing about this. His sword slips out of his hands and falls right. We'll use this as an indicator. It falls right here. Yeah, so his sword falls right there. Hearing Darsha and Krish both hear the sword clang to the ground, the goblin grins and strikes. Oh wait, never mind actually. What he has to do right now is he has to defend. And defend he does, with an 8 on the die. You know what? He's not going to defend. He's not going to block. He's going to dodge. And dodge, again, he does. 8 on the die, 7 base dodge score. He's going to dodge with the 15. But he's nervous. He's like, ah! And he wants to go ahead and get his sword, but he knows he's in combat. He'll know he has to do something on the next round. That being said, does the goblin notice that he doesn't have his friends around? Let me see, there is a specific thing here for me to check out, and it is morale. Let me see. Morale. Oh, 5 to 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, the goblin sees the fact that his rats. Oh no, he passed the check. He's staying to fight. I'm just gonna go ahead and do a group initiative. The group critically fails, but the goblin barely gets above him. So, the goblin's turn again. He's going to swing at Argus. Argus has to dodge. Dodge Argus does. With a 14 directly, he's still dodging. It's like, what do I do? Wait. But he got something on me. And I think he has enough chances to go ahead and actually get this out and strike. Consider this I will consider this like a minor, like object manipulation type of thing, to go ahead and have him whip out the cestus that he has, and then punch at the goblin. It's about the same as what Darsha has. It's 9, but this time it's +2. So it's 11 plus 6 on the die, 17 total. So he gets a full extra die 6 to this one. So it's 2 die 6 plus 3. He makes that goblin regret staying as he hits the side of his temple thoroughly. Thoroughly forcing the goblin's neck to twist in a sickening way to take that goblin down. So I can afford a little bit of this. Just doing this because I want to.
If you wait until the lights burn.
3, 2, 1, go.
Better tonight.
Argus, Darsha, and Krish all heave a sigh of relief as they go ahead and as Argus quickly, and I do mean quickly, runs over to pick up his sword. How the hell did you go ahead and get that out of your hands? My hand slipped. That's the best you got? Shut up. It's alright. At the very least, he's still in one piece. What are you two talking about over there? Nothing, dear. Trisha is actually going to go ahead and take the time to search around. Oh. She's going to search around for extra stones that might be useful for her sling. And she has to roll a die 6 minus 1. By this point in time, Cha. At this point in time, Dale comes up with his two sons. Taking them both. Oh, I saw a commotion. Taking all three of them. Oh, I saw the commotion. Oh, perfect. She gets at least three of those back, so she's back up to full. Saw the commotion. Decided to stay back, but are they all? Nothing to worry about. Looks like you're up in the clear to go ahead and take care of your farm. Oh, thank goodness. You have no idea how long it's been for us to go ahead and make sure we go ahead. It's alright, it's alright. We'll be able to build it back up, patch it up as best as we can, and fix the door so that we don't have a place in the door. Can you believe it? Fix the door so we can go ahead and help secure this place. Can you stand watch overnight? Sure we can. And this adventure's not over. But they do get a chance to go ahead and search around. Krisha especially. She's going to check the bodies of the goblins. And she's going to have a little bit of luck. So I'm going to roll 2d6 to see how lucky she is. For each goblin. I say with this check here, it's going to be about... You have to beat 10. Nope. Better. She not only beat 10, she got a 12. So, on one of the goblins, she finds an extra 30 silver pieces. As to why a goblin themselves has 30 silver pieces is beyond her. But she is not above pocketing it and utilizing it for something in the future. Perhaps to pay Argus back for the buckler? We don't know. But we're actually going to go ahead and end that particular leg of the adventure. There's still going to be more. Because I'm very curious to see what happens next. But that is how... I'm going to go to the break screen here. That is how things can unfold. They can unfold fairly quickly, but it's also pretty fast combat-wise once you're actually thrown into the thick of it. With that, I'm going to go ahead and be right back and get myself ready for more Hi-Fi Rush. We'll see if we can go through another couple of levels or until I get too tired. So, I'll be right back, guys.